Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Bonjour tout le monde. Bienvenue à ma chaîne. My name is Yutano. Many of you has asked me questions over the years. How do I learn French? How do I learn French fast? How do I learn French effectively? And many has expressed being intimidated to speak French because they simply don't know it. And they want to learn French. But they think that French is very hard to learn, very hard to speak. Well, that is not the case if you know the fundamental sound in French. So here I am to teach you the French fundamental sound so that even within 30 days, you will be able to read, to spell, to pronounce, and to speak any French word, even though you don't know to speak French. So this is your entry level into becoming bilingual. If you have the desire to pursue a career as a bilingual somewhere, to open up new opportunities for growth and transformation into your life. We have started 30 days challenge, how to learn French effectively, fast, and easily. So this is the challenge that will take you to the journey of learning to speak French fast, effectively, and easily within 30 days. If you follow all the videos from the beginning up to the end of the series, you will be able to learn any French word even though you don't speak French yet. Okay? So today our lesson is about the letter G, which you call in English, which is called in English G. And if you can remember in my previous lesson about the letter what you call G, what we call G in French, I told you that it is the reversal of what you can say in English, okay? So this one is the letter G in French and G in English. That's why you see at the top here, I have put G versus G. So you know that this one is this in French and this one is this one in English, okay? So G today, which will combine G with the A, in French, which is A, G and A make the sound ja. And G with A, which you call E in English, but in French is A, makes the sound je. G with E, which you call I in English, make the sound G. And G plus O is jo, G, you, ju, ju. Always remember, in every video of this series, you will see that I always emphasize between this sound here with the E and this one here with the U. So here you say G, G, you open up your mouth and it makes like a bird sound, G. And here is ju, ju. You go forward, like closing your mouth to make the sound U, U, ju. Okay? And G plus Y, Y, just the way it sounds is like the E from the Greek language, also makes the sound G, like this one here. That's why I have linked them. Okay? So, to recapitulate, G and A makes ja, G and E, G. Sorry, G and E, G, G and E, G, G and O, jo, G and U, ju, ju. G and Y is also G, like this one here. Now, for your vocabulary today, the first sound made by J and A, which is ja, to illustrate it in a word, we can take the word in French, jamais. You can see it here. Why am I giving you these vocabularies at the end of each lesson? It's for you to exercise to be able to identify a sound in the word, because this is the fundamental of reading, spelling, and pronouncing and speaking a word, and overall speaking the language. Once you know how to identify the sound in the word, you will be able to read any similar sound in any word. It's going to be the same, okay? If it is only a consonant and a vowel, because there are the sounds that are more advanced. We will see it as we go along. So for now, we are only using consonant, which is this one here, and vowels, 6 of them, okay? So I will send you also to listen to my previous videos to know how many consonants we have in the French language, just it is in the English, and how many vowels we have. We have 6 vowels and we have 20 consonants. So the basic of the sound for the word is made of consonant and vowels. And that's how you come to know how to read the basic sound. Every time you see just the vowels, a consonant with the vowels, you know that you have to read it that way. Like in the word here, jamais, okay? So, jamais here, which means never, okay? So, here I know that I have not teach you to read the balance of the sound, but I want you just to be able to identify the lesson today, which is the J and A, which makes the sound ja. So your sound ja is here, but by now you will be getting more vocabulary, and you know this one is pronounced jamais, jamais, which means never. And in another second word is jardin. Jardin, you can see the sound ja is here, and which means garden, okay? Garden. My garden of flower, of roses, mon jardin de roses, okay? So it's there. And then the sound J, which is made of J and E. The example of the word is jeter, which you can see here, okay? J, these two here, jeter. This one is a verb, which means to throw. And another word is that comes from this verb is jeton. Jeton. You have the J here, jeton, which means a token. Is it not great? Okay, see, token. And the sound J, made of J and E, like in the word jungle. Actually, I did my best effort to find a word which is with J and E. The only thing that came over and over was this one. But this one is originated from the English language. That's why I wrote it down here, Anglicism. So which means Anglicism, which means Anglicism. I think I made a mistake here. This is the Anglicism, which means this is the word that comes from the English vocabulary. It's not really a French word, okay? And then the J and O, like in the word joli. You can see it here. Joli, which means pretty. Oh, you are wearing a very jolie robe, which means pretty nice dress. jolie chemise, which means pretty shirt. Okay? Or you can tell to someone, oh, you are pretty, or a pretty girl. Jolie fille. Okay? So, a pretty girl, a jolie fille. In the word joliment, which means this one is an adjective. Okay? Joliment is an adverb. It's an adverb that comes from this one here. Jolie. Jolie is an adjective, and joliment is an adverb. When do you use it? You can use it in French. Many times you will hear people when they're talking, debating, they will say, "Oh, joliment dit," joliment dit, which means nicely put, or nicely said, or well said, as we do say it in English. Okay, so the sound ju, which means made of J and U, like in the word juger, juger. It's a bit you have to really exercise your mouth here, because you go U et U, juger, juger. Okay? Juger ici is a verb which means to judge. Okay? And the noun that come from the verb here is juge. Juge. Juge is judge. Now, pay attention very well. In this word here, you have all the sound that we have learned so far. Okay? All the sound. This one brings you from the previous lesson about the J, which you call J in English, and this one is the one we have today. So this is a proof that if you do take this challenge seriously, and you do listen to every single video, by the end of the 30 days, our 30 days will end on June the 14th. So by the end of the 30 days on June the 14th, you will be able to read any French word that contain the sound that we have learned up to then. You will be able to read it, you will be able to spell it, you will be able to pronounce it, and slowly you can put things together. You will develop the listening to the French sound. Okay, so this is the proof. And then the last one is the sound J, made of J and Y. Y, which is the E from the Greek language, also produce the sound almost like, not almost, but similar to this one here, which is J. Okay, for this one here, there is no really a French word that is made with this sound. Instead, you will see a lot in the French language when times comes. If I will teach you the grammar or the conjugation of the verbs and the tense, you will see that there is a short way of saying things with the verb to be. Okay? So in French, if you want to say here I am, how are you going to say it? You will say it j'y suis. J'y suis. Suis here. This one is the verb to be. Okay? In the present tense. And the shortcut is with this one here, the J, apostrophe, and Y. So this is the way, if you hear j'y suis, we say j'y suis, or j'y vais, here I'm going, or je reste, here I remain or I stay. Okay? So it's this one here. That J, the J apostrophe and the Y, because the Y here represent like a place. When you say here I am, where are you? You are here. Here. Okay? So j'y suis. And then je remain. Here I remain. Where are you remaining is here, which is represented by the Y. Same thing. Okay? So this is the lesson for today. Please take time to go and listen to my previous video. You might see it coming on at the corner of this video. Listen to each video and become knowledgeable of the French sound, which is your entry level to the French language, to learning the French language. This is going to resolve the issue you always have, the questions you always ask yourself. How do I learn French fast? How do I learn French easily? How do I learn French effectively? This is the best method that I followed myself when I was 6 years old, attending my primary school, starting school from scratch. This is how we learn. You cannot just be learning French, someone throw a sentence at you and then, or a word, and asking you to just say it, repeat it without knowing what is the structure behind. The structure behind, there is a sound. The sound is the essence of the word. The word is going to make the language. So you need to know how each word sound, then you will be able to write it, to spell it, to read it, to pronounce it, to speak it, and overall to speak the language like the French language. So I will send you to listen to my previous video and become more knowledgeable of the previous sound. Also, I will leave you with an assignment, as I always do at the beginning, but it's on your own to go, and if you can come across a French sentence or a French book, try just to identify each sound that you have learned so far and then try to put them together. But for me, I'm going to leave you with an assignment today. And the assignment today, it's going to be just for you to develop the listening and to know the spelling. Just as I learned it at grade 6 when I attended the primary school, I'm going to leave you with this word. Bo, di, se, bi, do, je. How do you write it? Okay? So, that's all for today. I hope you did like the class and that you have learned something, that the video has added some value to your knowledge. I will be pleased to see you next time. As for today, that's all, and bye for now.